Why not stick with the Western theme to go along with this intro? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, Mr. Puppy's just hanging out, chillaxing right here in the back of the brick here. And yeah, we keeping the windows up right now because we definitely in the 30 to 50 mile an hour range limit for today. So things can get a little choppy, just like my words, and that's okay. But yeah, like the intro thumbnail here, you know, we about to drop is a little bit of a Western tribute that I ended up coming across in somebody's local home here. That honestly, it's pretty complicated to put into words, other than I did not believe it was a home until I actually walked up on it. But yeah, I was just out driving about and came across this one home. I had to honestly take a moment, stop and go check to see if they were home, and got a chance to go back on another day and get some information. And the homeowner was, you know, gave me free pass to pretty much walk around and share everything that her husband had built there at their house. And that's what we're about to drop out there for y'all to enjoy right now. So instead of stringing this out long like I sometimes do, we're gonna go ahead and try to cut it short like hey there, Mr. Horsey. Anyway, you know where we go from here. So stick around and enjoy the show. Okay, besides the wind, hopefully you can hear me. I'm gonna go ahead and start off this video by just sharing a little bit of right here. If you see it, all these boots up around this one home area. I'm gonna go ahead and let that gentleman go ahead and roll out so I can keep talking here. But yeah, if you notice all these boots on this these fence posts, and this is the back side of the home. It says Hideaway Ranch. This is a really unique setup this homeowner decided to run with at their house here. I actually came up here earlier this week and spoke with the homeowner, Miss Betty. Her husband passed away about 12 years ago, and we're gonna leave it at that at this moment. But basically, I got the okay to come by and share a little bit of this, that, and the other that you know, they wish to enjoy as far as the Old West, and their vision and take on the whole ordeal of it, and put it to work here in their home. And trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet. The front is even better. And here we go. Check out all these ironwork cutouts of the shadowing, the gun, the boot, the hats, all of it. Look at the horseshoe fence railing here they got set up. This is just something else. You ain't seen nothing yet. This is nothing yet. We're just getting started. Look at all that. This is called the Blue Hill Ranch. Isn't that cool? The gates go down. Okay, well, I just got finished talking with the homeowner. Her name is Miss Betty. I've been in there for a good minute, as I was allowed to, and we honestly got a chance to catch up a little bit more and knowing each other, which was really cool. And I found out a little bit more about her and Fred, which was her husband, her late husband, bless him as well, and just sharing a little bit of their themes here. And they've been together for 35 years from what she had told me, and kind of gave me a little back history on both of them, on their upbringings and how they came together, and all the enjoyments. Believe it or not, this is their second home. Their first home is honestly on the other side over there, and he ended up building this home over here you know, back in 2002. So this stuff isn't that that old here. This is 20 years old of just sitting here, which is still pretty cool. But you know, she used to shake her head at a couple of things, especially whenever he ended up buying this stagecoach right here. Check this out. All right, let me let you see. I'm walking down. Look at this. Okay, check this stagecoach and everything out. This right here is what you know, probably helped add the extra gray hairs to her head, which is kind of a funny little story there in itself. But like she said, there are worse things he could have been doing with his time than you know, enjoying it here at the house. We'll just leave it at that. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So you know, he ended up finding himself a beautiful hobby. And yes, this is a graveyard. Okay, this is a Boot Hill graveyard he ended up building right here. And when he passed, he told his wife he wanted to be buried in this grave right here, which is hilarious. But he is actually buried at the veteran graveyard down the street here. Yes, he is also a veteran, you know, and he was, you know, toured in the Korean War as well. All right, we're just going to come to this side real quick, catch another angle. Check out the, man, I'm telling you, when you go this deep to instill a hobby, this is freaking awesome. You know, especially when you get free reign from the boss saying go ahead and go do it, but man, it better not look ugly. You know, I understand that, you know, especially with my little hobby I ended up doing with the living room aquaponics pond that I started out with a basic 20-gallon aquarium. And you know, Mama got overwhelmed when I started bringing other things into the house, thinking I was going to flood the living room. Unfortunately, you know, due to the fact of me renting, I was forced to abandon my hobby in aquaponics and raising my fish. I actually had two different systems running, a huge guppy tank with over 300 dim, and my beautiful fancy goldfish, and my one overly large Sarasa goldfish. Her name was Sarah, and I definitely missed the hobby, but I enjoyed getting a chance to do it and perfecting it the way I did and learning some more stuff about aquaponics as I was doing the whole deal. Check this out. This is a dance hall girl, and this is a saloon, and there's the upstairs to it right there. Draft beer, 5 cents. Dancing girls. Okay, this is so cool. All right, we're gonna, honestly, oh nope, you can't go in. Oh yeah, you can. There we go. All right, there we go. She said I've got free reign to basically walk around and take a look at everything, anything and everything. And yes, there's not really an upstairs. It's just built up there for the look. Okay. Had to make sure I got that locked properly, and we're gonna walk on. Okay, now we're gonna get a little bit of wind. It's gonna probably mess with the mic from time to time, so I apologize on that as well if it happens. Probably already been happening. I just didn't realize it or say anything about it. But yeah, check out the graveyard here. Look at this, man. I don't think Jules would approve of having any of these mannequins setting up around her house, thinking that something is going to possess them. You know, that's just, well, you know, she definitely likes listening to her crime stories, especially when she goes to sleep too. So, you know, I could understand her paranoia on certain aspects of some of that. But yeah, check this out, man. We've got a smaller wagon set up here with another doll. Another little guy right there. That's all about knee high or so. Right below that wagon right there. Just for extra additions. There's the sheriff. And obviously somebody didn't make it at the gallows. Wow, how about that? Having that in your front yard. That's something else, man. That's really cool. And yeah, sure enough, what's right behind there, you saw the sheriff, is the jail. And he's getting ready to see, you know, that he could definitely be next up there. So he needs to get himself right with God, I assume. Lawman jeans. That's really cool. All of this is just something else. Very cool. Well deserved to record all of this, and just all the boots too, you know, that wrap around the whole fence line here. And yeah, we're just right here at the front right now still. Let's take a look, if we can, without breaking anything. Come on. There we go. Whoa. That's definitely a lot of lawn art. Old school. Beautiful. 7 dwarves are in there. That's some old school ones too. Nice. Like I said, she said I can basically take a look at it all, as long as I can put it back the way I had it. There we go. Like I said, really cool. Let's move on. May not be much to a lot of people out there, but being a former plumber once in my life, I gotta enjoy the old school realism of the way flushing your toilet used to work versus the way they're doing them now. And this was honestly a better system in my opinion than the way they got them all set up nowadays. Definitely a better gravity free flow. Honestly, it takes less water too. It can. Some more old school shadow art right there. It's a beautiful home. And I already started off this video with the back side of the home here, showing these off, and that's where we're at on those. And yeah, just a little bit more beauty artwork. Love the butterflies too. This whole thing is just comfy, cozy. I believe that's an old meal grinder, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure what this one really is. I want to say it's basically the same one, same thing, just a different design. I don't know, but it's beautiful. If you know what it is and you're watching this, please share in the comments, because, you know, like I said, I don't know everything, and I'm definitely first to admit that at all times. And let me just share. Yep, there's the back end of the upstairs saloon, just so you can see how it was all put together. Like I said, just for show. Really cool. I honestly thought there was an upstairs to it. Oh, there's where you get your old newspaper and whatnot right there. Pretty cool. And I don't think I need to do too much walking around on this, but this was their first home before they moved into the log cabin right next door. And we're just sharing a little bit of right here. She did say I had free reign, so you know I was curious about what these blue things were. And as you see, footstones to walk out here. That is really cool. And there's honestly just some beautiful folk art over here on this side too. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, the old lamppost, a couple old milk jugs. Yeah, this is the old house. Really beautiful. Check out the old mailbox here. Turned into a tractor. And here's actual grass side of the lot here. And yeah, we're just sharing a little bit of everything. You can see she's got some real roses growing right here. Naturally, not having to take care of them, as you can tell. You know, they're definitely doing a job of keeping themselves going, which is not a bad thing. Little horse silhouette back there too. And here's some more of the, like I said, they got boots on every single post out here. Actually, as you notice, they've got self-made posts in between the regular posts. What, 3 per fence railing? It's pretty cool. And these are old telephone pole insulators. These blue things right here, the blue things, and there's actually a couple of clear. I've had almost 100 of these one time back in South Carolina, and I was going to do something very similar with them back in the day and actually use them and put electric fencing around my home back in South Carolina. Unfortunately, I left that in the past along with a bunch of other stuff, but that's okay. Obviously, it's not even needed today. Fred, Betty, and Paul. Paul is their son. Okay, I believe we're gonna go ahead and tell Miss Betty thank you and have a good day here. Actually, 1 second. Before I do that, I just bank robber. Okay, 1851, 1844, and then Tom Jones. Maybe one day Fred will come back here. And here's actually what the newspaper wrote an article about them back September 26, 2010 there.
Yeah.
There's Betty and Fred right there. And out the Boot Hill Ranch. How about that? Mills couple turns yard into Old West Town. Isn't that something? Pretty cool. Well, I'm here to let you know that just got finished having another quick little conversation with Miss Betty, and you know, I don't regret this one bit coming over here and you know, taking the extra chance to reach out to my local community, my neighbors, and you know, socialize again and get to know them. And you know, once again, she also wanted to know about my background as well, which was, you know, kind of cool. And like I said, just to have that, you know, that interaction once again. And she was really grateful that I wanted to come around and do this and share it. And believe it or not, she's actually up to date with her social media as well. So she knows YouTube, and in fact, she might be checking the channel out here soon enough. I mean, we'll see. We just do this for our own fun, you know, and if you wish to join and know anybody who wants to join, hey, give them a shout and share it over to them. You know, we ain't here for the money, we just here for the fun. And it's basically what we do. But yeah, other than that, just wanted to share that a little bit, and that's where we're at on that. This wind has definitely picked up something fierce in the past few minutes of me just sitting here. Let's see if you can see that flag down there. And she's doing more than just waving. She's hanging on for her dear life. Holy cow. That's where we're at on that. And we'll catch you on the next flip flop.